Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the Land Shark Pictures channel. Just wanted to do a little video. Headed out to a couple of thrift stores back in my mother-in-law's city, little town. Hopefully I can get a little footage. Y'all see what that looks like. There's one of them is a chain, one of them is a smaller store, and the other is a smaller chain. So they're just right up the road here. One of them's about 2 or 3 minutes away. The other one is probably another 10 minutes away from that, and then the other one's probably 10 minutes away from that. So I'll get some footage when I pull up, but we'll see you in a minute. Alright, here's the first store. It's a Foundry Super Thrift Outlet. It's a decent store. They've got 3 locations, one here in Cullman, Alabama. There's one in Alabaster, close to my house. And then there is one in Bessemer, which is about 15 minutes away from my house. So we'll run in here and see what we can find. right, only got one item in there. This store, things are typically overpriced. You have to catch stuff on sale. Electronics, I do okay in that type store. Got a pretty cool mug. Coffee capital of the world, Seattle, 99 cents. Gonna head off to the next one. I'll let y'all see in a minute. Bye. Ross, never hit any of those. But just right on up here. It's about 5 minutes up the road. I'll turn the camera back on when we get close. Just wanted to, I know people have talked about making relationships and things like that with other sellers and people you can source from. I've got a buddy that I've gotten to know pretty well that's from my local thrift store right close to the house. I think I've talked about it in one of my other videos. He buys football helmets, football equipment, stuff that I typically don't do anything with. Anytime I find a football helmet, I buy it. He buys it for me, guaranteed every time for, $5 or $10 profit. I mean, it's just guaranteed. He knows that I pick up, turning right here. He knows that I pick up exercise equipment, ellipticals, treadmills, all that. So I get a message from him this morning, and he sends me a picture of 2 treadmills in our local thrift store, and I'm not even at home. I'm still at my in-laws. So he sent me a message with 2 pictures of 2 treadmills that I'll probably make about $100 profit off of each. So that's definitely nice when you have those kind of connections, people looking out for you, things like that. And he would be no threat to start buying those things. He actually paid for them, so gave him my name so I could pick them up. So I've got 2 days to come pick them up. I believe the store is right over here on the left. But yeah, that's some tips for with people you can source from, people who can help you out. I scratch his back, he scratches mine, kind of thing, which is nice. But yeah, here it is, right over here, I believe. So that'll be a good start to the week. I think I got 2 treadmills at $29 a piece, and I have not sold a treadmill. All right, here's the next store right here. Just a little small store right over here on the right. It's individually owned. It's decent size. I've got a little warehouse area and a little closed. I'll walk up here and see if they're closed. Hold on just a second. Just got done in there after about 45 minutes. I almost picked up a Prada purse, leather. Finally determined, in my opinion, that it wasn't real. Put it back. It was only $5. Just a couple of things that made me shy away from it. Everything seemed to be overpriced in there. It was more retail prices, eBay prices, not even 60% of eBay. It was right at whatever eBay or Amazon value was. Scanned a few books, nothing of value. The good thing is all their books are a quarter, unless it was otherwise marked. Didn't see anything that was marked any more than a quarter. Saw a Toshiba DVD combo. It was marked $25 or $30, which is too much. You just don't pay more than about $10, $12 for them. I would prefer to get them in the $5 range, but yeah, they were priced at retail, and then that's surprising in small town Alabama. I don't know what y'all see with pricing, but it's kind of hit or miss. At least my main thrift store closer to the house is up and down on items. Some items I'll price real high, some items will be real low, and some stuff right in the middle. They're all over the board, and there's no logic sometimes. But I'm gonna run back to this other store. I'll get some footage in there if I can. Appreciate y'all watching. So I just got a message a little while ago from a friend of mine. I know back towards the house, I know a lot of times people have talked about the importance of building relationships with other resellers, source places you can source, managers at thrift stores, things like that. I've got a good friend that I've met at my local thrift store close to the house, and we talk pretty regularly. He buys football equipment, shoulder pads, helmets, things like that. Anytime I find any of that, I pick it up and he buys it, no questions asked. I make $5 or $10 profit off each one, which is nice. He knows I look out for certain things. He sent me a message earlier, just a little while ago, and it said, found 2 treadmills, $30 a piece, sent me pictures. And he said, I went ahead and bought them for you. I tested them. But he went ahead and he knew what I looked for. Each one of those, he paid $29 a piece for them. I should be able to sell them for between $100 and $125. But again, just proof that building those kind of relationships is important in this kind of business. Because I would not have been able to get down to that store. It's at my local store. I'm about an hour away from our house, still out at my mother-in-law's. But I would not have been able to get to those and source them. They probably would have been gone by the time I got back down there. But it was a big help. And make sure you build those kind of relationships. You never know when something like that might surprise you, or you get a big home run from someone else. So definitely do that. I got about a 5 or 10 minute drive back down to this other store. Actually about a 15-minute drive, because I'm gonna go all the way back to the one closer to the house. But I'll get some footage in there as well. Here you go, Scott. Passed this, couldn't resist. The big W. Go in, see if they have any after Christmas clearance. Small store. Most Walgreens are small, I guess. We'll run here, see what we can find. Well, didn't find anything in Walgreens other than a snack, an energy drink. Scanned a few things that would have been marginal profit. A little bit too much money to invest at this point. Don't have a lot of extra cash to throw at anything like that right now, but definitely worth checking out. So after seeing Shane the Rise and Grind Pickers video at Office Max, Office Depot, I think it was Office Depot, got an Office Depot right up here on the right. I don't know if you can see it yet. But we'll walk in there and see what's on clearance. See if we can find anything, see if we can make any money. Don't have a lot of extra cash, but if the right opportunity presents itself, we might hit on something. But I guess that's some good advice I can give you. If you don't have the cash flow, don't overextend yourself. Found myself making that mistake in the past, and just because something is a good deal and there's money to be made doesn't mean that it's a good time for you to buy. Done my best to stay away from using a credit card if I can avoid it. Just purely cash. So we'll see what we can find in here. See if I can film some while I'm in there. All right, this is inside of Office Depot. Looking at a couple of items for potential retail arbitrage. Not a lot of luck here. Picked up a couple of the smaller items, smaller priced items, and scanned them out. Sorry for the finger there. Some of those glue sticks were marginal. Walked over to a second clearance area. This was phone cases, electronics type stuff. Picked up one or two items, scanned it, again the finger in the frame. Had some wireless routers, things like that. Nothing that was good enough profit and low enough price for my cash flow right now. So didn't pick anything up. Still scanned a few items, but nothing just fit my profile currently. Definitely check out the clearance in Office Depot. You can check inventory levels and all that on BrickSeek as well. Well, another strikeout there. I guess that's part of trying to do retail arbitrage. Sometimes you find stuff, sometimes you don't. A couple of smaller clearance areas in there. Scanned probably 20 or 30 things. Didn't find anything that would make us any money, so just walked on out. Didn't buy anything. Don't be afraid not to buy anything. Don't feel like you've got to buy something, even if it's marginal profit. So, headed on back down to this other thrift store that's closer to the house. Had okay luck at this store. Haven't bought a lot. It's a smaller store. We'll see. Just a few more minutes on down the road. I'll turn the camera on when I get in there. So this is the big attraction in this booming metropolis city. It's a Wallace State Community College. That's what this area is known for, I think. It's actually the school my daughter went to for a period of time. Had a really good baseball team. If you know Craig Kimbrell, that was a reliever for the Braves and now pitches for the Red Sox. I believe he played here. He was actually from the Huntsville area. Started out here. Don't remember if he left here and went somewhere else first, but had a very successful Major League Baseball career. So surprised they don't have a big sign here showing that. But this other thrift store is right down here. It's a Jimmy Hill Mission store. We'll pull in and see what we can find. Haven't had much luck today, but we'll see what we can find. May not be open. Doesn't look like they are. That's the way small town Alabama is. This is Monday, New Year's Eve, and looks like they're closed. Sunday afternoon, like 3 o'clock, a lot of things in this little town are closed down. A lot of individually owned stuff. That's the way it goes. So sorry I won't be able to get any footage at the last store. But I appreciate y'all watching, and thanks for all the subscribers and all the viewers. Please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already, if you like this content. We'll be working on some other videos as well, so check back with us. Have a nice day.